Yo. What's up, everybody? G'day, g'day. Whoop. Let's put myself over here. Hey, there we go. How is going? Two things to note. It's raining like crazy here, as you might... that doesn't really give it away. Doesn't really give it justice, but we're in the middle of a lightning storm, so if at any point I disappear, it's probably because the power's gone out. So let's just see how long we can go. Maybe we can go all night. And by all night, I mean 2 hours. Yeah. Alright. I had another point to make, but I've forgotten it. So maybe it'll come to me later. Let's boot up Fear and Hunger. And let's switch it over to here. There we go. Yo, what's up, Golfing Prohibited, man? Thanks for coming back, saying hello. Did I hear there was a storm in West New Zealand? There might be. I haven't heard myself, dude. But there is a big storm in Eastern Australia. So it may have come from Western New Zealand. Far out. Listen how chill this soundtrack is. Fear and Hunger. Haven't played this one yet. That's what we call Australia. Good to know. It's ours. Well, it's only fair that NZ try and claim some of Australia as their own. Considering we steal... Who have we stolen? Who have we claimed as our own? Russell Crowe. Is Heath Ledger Kiwi? Neil Finn. Pavlova. I think we've all kind of claimed these things. Yo, Vaughn! Big Vaughn! Good to see you, man. How you doing? It's 3 a.m. Yeah, it's what time is it? It's almost 6:15 at night, Thursday. So it's not too bad. It's pretty early in the night. Working, yeah. Hope that night shift's been going good for you, man. We should all get together on the weekend sometime and jump in your stream. Maybe play another Quarry or Man of Medan or... What's the other one? Until Dawn? Those were fun streams, dude. But, yeah. Fear and Hunger 2. I'm keen to play this. I don't know why, because there's nothing good coming my way. Oh, you guys are just talking about that? Yeah, man. Yeah. Good times. They'll come back to. There'll be more good times for sure. 2022 this game came out. Holy shit. It's 4 years old. Yeah, so I haven't played this yet. It's pretty blind. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube here and there. But I wouldn't say I know much about this game. Ex-soldier. Having fought in the war since he was 13, ex-soldier excels at ranged combat and has a great aim with most firearms. Okay. Little girl. Occultist. The occultist focuses on the creative use of otherworldly powers. While not as strong with harmful and offensive skills, her abilities are no less impressive when used properly. Otherworldly powers, firearms. What's this guy about? Doctor. Focusing curing different status ailments. Could be useful. Possibly weaknesses in the enemy anatomy. That sounds good. Mechanic is adept at crafting her own makeshift weapons and traps, Along with mechanical skills, she also understands more complicated machinery. Don't live to worship, otherworldly powers, mage dude, botanist, mixing herbs and that. Thug boxer. Life in an underground boxing ring has taught the boxer how to deal with opponents barehanded. Fuck yeah. The boxer excels at close quarters combat. That sounds cool. Having covered wars, coups d'etats, and other disasters, the journalist has picked up various skills that help her survive. Persuasion skills definitely not being last on that list. Hey Von, do you reckon you'll stream this weekend, dude? I should be around. I think I'm hanging with the missus on Saturday. Oh, but that would be your Sunday. No, that'd be your Friday. My Sunday's your Saturday. For the most part. Alright, let's go with Robert De Niro here. Marco. Bolo. Let's give Fear and Hunger a go. You are? Nice, man. Friday and Saturday. Oh, nice. I should be able to hang out, man. Skip the character history. No. The soothing sound of the rail tracks. You're not used to such peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. For the majority of your life, you've only known the streets of the Vatican City. This is actually the first time in your life you're travelling this far from those narrow and crowded alleyways. Things don't look that fancy elsewhere. Travelling is overrated, you think to yourself. I mean, if you grew up in the Vatican, which is like in Rome, that's a pretty impressive place to grow up. Yeah, I imagine it would be difficult, dude, with a new schedule and especially working through the nights. But I'm sure, yeah, you'll be able to make it work in that, especially on weekends. I haven't been able to catch Casey's stream as much because he streams around lunchtime my time, and work's been crazy lately. I used to be able to hang out and watch you guys stream. Then they blocked Twitch. But I found out if you load up a remote server and load up Twitch in that server, there's no firewalls in there. So yeah, I haven't been able to watch as much. Yo, Baldy! How you going, dude? I heard, I saw that you got your shiny starry. Congrats. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I saw it in Tony's Discord. Nice job, man. Because I saw you streaming last night. I popped in. I was just lurking, and I was like, man, this is going for a while. Baldy's hanging in there. Then bam, a wild shiny starry appears. Was it the starry that you wanted? Because I remember you saying there could be two versions of him. Like, there was like a 50-50 chance on what spell he comes with. In your earliest memories, you remember spending time with your parents, but then suddenly you just didn't have parents anymore. Oh. You can't remember what happened, but from one point onwards, it was just you and your sister against the world. You were still only 10 years old, but you had to make a living somehow. It was the starry, yeah. Didn't have illuminate, that's a shame. Which was not what I wanted, but I worked around it. Nice. I remember you saying that if it didn't have illuminate, it was going straight in the trash, but I guess after thousands of attempts, you get a little bit lenient. Gotta get back to cleaning. No worries, dude. Ooh, serving up some wings. Nice, man. Fire wings. They sound good, man. I love wings. As I'm getting older, though, I can't eat as spicy food as I used to. It sucks. I had a spicy ramen last week and it destroyed my stomach. One of those days you got to put the toilet paper in the refrigerator. Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's having a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you two here, man. Yeah, I'll definitely hang out on the weekend, man. It'll be like the good old days of a month and a half ago. Yeah, true. Fair enough. But you got your Staryu, man. Nice. Does that mean you're going back to Fire Red now? Didn't you jump over to Leaf Green just to get your Staryu? But yeah, thanks again, Von, for hanging out. Big Von Unity. Let's give him a shout out. How do we do this again? Shout out Von Unity. Is this how we do it? No, we've got to finish the word shout. And then if Baldy's streaming later on tonight, we can give him a shout out. These nice Twitch features. Helping people help out the people they're bros with. There we go. But yeah, Fire Red hunting for shiny Mankey now. Nice. A shiny Mankey. So what are we going to do? We're going to become a pickpocket, a burglar, or try to lead an honest life. We do have a little sister. So we would try and be a good example for her. But let's make it interesting and be a burglar. Lockpicking, nice. That came in super helpful for us in the first game. The Vatican City was full of street kids similar to you, and in no time you learned the tricks of the trade. You tried your hand in breaking into apartments and stealing all the valuables you could carry. Nice. Gotta learn that. Yeah, it's just / shout out and then the username. I got a shout out, I think, from Tony. Yeah, you know Galactic Tony. We've hung out in his stream before. He taught me the old the shout out. It worked for some time, but too often you got caught in the act, which resulted in you getting beaten up. The street schooled you hard, but as you grew older, you noticed that you started to tower over those who bullied you before. If someone still tried to do you dirty, you were quickly able to give them a taste of your justice. Because of your size and skills in fighting, you started to attract attention of local street gangs that tried to recruit you as their muscle. This never sounded right to you. You had been extorted of your measly salaries too many times. You didn't want to do the same to anyone. Respect, Marco. But turning down small-time criminals only got you further trouble. Almost every other night you'd end up in street fights. Fucking left, right, good night. Oh, we're going to have some fun with this guy if he throws hands. Hopefully we get to keep our hands and they don't get chopped off. At one point you realised that you were doing more fighting than actual work. Not to mention that's where you got most of your money too. You started to consider fighting as your job. Maybe it would be worth investing into more. You started to work out more regularly and follow a strict regime. Train in strength, bulk in mass, improve your footwork, train your stamina. I wonder what these... More strength. What does mass mean? Improve your footwork. Let's go strength. You train your explosive power so your strikes would pack more punch. You start doing more push-ups. You use animal carcasses as punching bags at the local butcher, where you worked part-time. I was thinking of Sylvester Stallone. You know, I was picturing the Rambo physique, when I chose that option. And now here we are as Rocky. You climbed fire escape ladders instead of using stairs and so on. Yeah. Chad Thundercock, basically. You managed to increase your strength with a couple of levels in the end. Don't know if that gave me anything. You're doing alright in fights so much that you started to build a little reputation on the streets. In no time you moved to the underground boxing rings, where there was more money on the table and less danger of the opponent pulling a knife in the middle of a match. While you were busy in the ring, your sister had grown into a beautiful young woman who attracted all kinds of admirers. It would have meant trouble if it wasn't for your mean reputation. Most low-life thugs on the streets knew that they'd have to answer to you if they tried anything dodgy. That didn't mean that there weren't those who tried. She started to get close with a known mobster, Ricardo Accardo. He was the heir to the Accardo branch of the family. The family was an organised body of criminals operating in the Vatican City. In all intents and purposes, the family was a mafia, but they had deep ties to the church, which in turn was running the country, so it was a bit more complicated. Despite being a mobster, Ricardo seemed decent enough. He had a flirtatious and flattering way of speaking, and in general got along with everyone. He took notice in your skills and tried to casually recruit you to their ranks. You politely declined the offer. Since you didn't take the offer, Ricardo had another one on the platter. He proposed that he'd hook you up with a real boxing trainer and get you to the next level. You declined, but your sister insisted so that you'd at least try it out. You agreed. Things started to feel more professional the second you stepped inside the gym. The trainer, an elderly gentleman who had an impressive record of previous apprentices, was impressed by your raw skills. He thought that the best way to push you further would be to choose where to specialize. In accuracy, in evasion, in defense, in offense. Let's go accuracy, because if we have juiced up our hands and then we can land headshots, this could be funny, going for like just popping dudes in the face with our fists. Not like that. You learned bare-fisted proficiency. Fuck yeah. Left, right, good night. Come on, Dad. Put him up, cunt. His methods proved effective. Soon you had your first real bout in the ring and won the match with relative ease. Your sister and Ricardo were there to congratulate you. You continued with your winning streak. The hype around you was growing. Slowly, even you started to believe the hype. I am the hype. Ricardo was able to organise big matches one after another. You started spending more time inside the family quarters with Ricardo and your sister. Without noticing it, you'd been pulled into the criminal world. What started as helping out a friend became a more frequent occurrence. Soon Ricardo showed his true colours as well. He'd been building you up for a fated boxing match. Apparently your next opponent was a former family member who had cut all ties to the organisation. Your job was to kill him in a boxing match. You politely declined, but at this point there was no turning back. Ricardo reminded that he got your sister back at his flat, and she'd feel it in her skin if you didn't comply. That's very sinister. You didn't know what to do, so you found yourself in the ring with the ex-family member, and the bell rang. He was a tough opponent, but you managed to get the best of him. You were able to counter one of his attacks with a knockout hit. Things moved in slow motion as you saw Ricardo in the corner, nodding with a sly smile. You followed your hit up with another, and another, and another. You didn't even stop when the man hit the ground. The referee had to pull you away with all he got before you stopped. The damage had already been done. You had killed a person. You were devastated by all this, but kept it all inside. This was only the beginning. Ricardo had plenty of dirty work for you to do, and at this point you had plenty of leverage too. Your sister being the last resort every time you hesitated. Things had to change. I say we get out of Dodge. Getting rid of Ricardo might cause a vendetta to come against us. You learned escape plan. Oh, that might be like, I think that does. I think that increases our chances of escaping. Hence the name. Couldn't find your sister anywhere, calling her telephone. Nothing. You started to suspect that Ricardo had suspected something like this and sent your sister elsewhere. You're left with no choice but to confront Ricardo. Alright, we're going there anyway. Ricardo was wary of you. He seemed to sense your killing intent from miles away, and that's why he avoided seeing you alone in the best of his abilities. He was too cocky to consider you a serious threat though, as if he had you under his thumb. That proved out to be a grave mistake. For him. You were to meet Ricardo and dozens of his henchmen at a local club to discuss another one of your many tasks. You had been waiting for an opportunity to see him alone, but that opportunity never presented itself. Fair enough, you thought. The moment you got to a punching distance, Ricardo had a split-second realization of what was happening before you knocked him off his feet. The little rat tried to slither away, but you grabbed him by his throat and kept slamming him to the floor until he stopped moving. In your rage, you lifted him up and threw him over the railing. He fell from the second floor to the center of the club's dance floor. You saw him fall headfirst to the ground. You had succeeded in what you set out to do. Getting out of the club was secondary. You had to fight through a mob of Ricardo's goons. Somehow you made it out from the back door with only minor injuries and ran away as fast as you could. You ran so far away from the crime scene. The problem was that now both the family and the law enforcement of the city were after you. Just then, you received a phone call from your sister. She had been sent to Ricardo's summer villa in the country of Valland some days prior. Oh. Sorry about throwing your boyfriend out the window. You explained the situation to her, and the two of you decided to meet up in the country of Rondon. There was no possibility of you living in the Vatican anymore. Rondon, I think, was a city mentioned in the first game that we would go back to when we had those dream sequences. If I recollect, you had to act fast before the police would catch up on you. What did you take with you before leaving the city? On medical goods, on food, or the luxury products with you? What are the luxury products? A syringe of heroin and some pep pills. Luxury indeed. You took the first train that left the country. The destination was an obscure little town called Preheville. In the country of Bohemia. You had no idea where that place was, but you figured you could plan your trip better once you got there. Save for character history. Sure. Skip the intro. No, is intro still going? We don't have to do that again, do we? Oh. What's that little girl doing, writing satanic-looking signs on the floor? You feel like somebody was watching you while you slept. Crow Mauler? Oh, we're off. It's time to play the game. Zoophobia. Fear of beasts. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Pet pills. Shining lucky coin all on me. Got a knife. A body bag. So if we're about throwing hands, do we need a weapon? Skills. Bare fist. Proficiency with your bare fists give you great accuracy when fighting without a weapon. A passive skill. Okay. I would like to see how far we can get simply throwing hands. Escape plan. Okay. We can throw hands if it goes south. We can run away. Party talk. Hello, me. Combat jacket. Nothing. Knife. I mean, I guess we'll fight an enemy with our hands and then try and find the same one with a knife. I've kind of committed to no. Okay, no, we're gonna go with our fists. That sounds funny. Anything new? Shoot and run. Chair. There's a chair button. And a map button. What's the chair button do? I wish I had a chair button. Okay. Oh, we can run. A pile of suitcases has been left here without supervision. The cabin seems pitch black. An old pamphlet. There doesn't appear to be anything interesting printed on it. Same with that one. Hey mate, how you going? Celery man. Excuse me. No answer. Might still be snoozing. White vial. They cure something? Poison? They cure something. Alright, just checking. Just making sure. No. Not a ooh. Not a fuck you, nothing. Found a bottle of beer, nice. $6. A wall of suitcases. Something feels off. A wall of suitcases. Yeah, diagonal movement. Check this out. This truly is a sequel. That is a wall of suitcases. Ah. A flutterby. This place. It's not the train anymore. Oh. You. I've been looking for you everywhere. Just where did you think you ran off to? Don't you understand the hurry we are in? I don't understand the hurry we are in. What's up with your purple nose? And your wings? The eyes of the janitor bulge from their sockets as his expression intensifies. I don't like this guy's vibe. We might have to punch him in the face. No one expects you to. You are a stupid fucking human after all. Now get your ass back to the workbench. Buddy! This is your last chance. Next time, it's punishing time. What am I supposed to do? What? You are supposed to assemble the new cubes, of course. Of course. The broadcast energy transmitter. As for how, figure it out yourself. If you're not capable of that, you're beyond hope and useless in every sense of the word. He's got one blue foot too. What you Googling at? I'm Googling how to make a fucking cube. Oh, he's back. He's been... What's that Viking thing called? Spread eagled? There's nothing to see here. Eyes on the cubes. Work. Oh, I've ripped those eyes out of your pretty face. Girl in pink. Is that the little girl from the first game? Little girl, I think we can take him. Use directional keys to assemble the cubes. Okay. Ah, little girl, I'm smashing you, mate. What are you doing? You kind of just... Do we have to keep doing this? The girl in pink is trying to get your attention. Psst. Look over here. Yeah. I say we do. Fuck these cubes. And that fucking bitch janitor. Whoa. Hey, bitch janitor. Where do you think you're going? Away from you, dickhead. No, actually, let's fight this guy. Oh, he's got a cleaver. Marco's... Why do we have a Z? Rev up. I kind of want to get rid of this. Quick jabs! Oh! We're okay. I do want to get rev up. We are revved up. I do want to get rid of that arm. Us, us, us. Stump arm. Can we go for the head now? Come on, accuracy. Us, us. Oh no, miss. Stump arm. No more stump arm, please. Beer. Pet pills. Raises your awareness and tires you out. I say we go for the pet pills. Hopefully we land another strike. Oh my god. I guess it's all or nothing. Come on, Marcos. Let's go. Us, left, right. Good night. Bah. Fucking oath, Marcos. Bitch janitor. Bitch what? Look at you. The monstrosity is down. What do you got? We found a Kasara. What's that? Oh. Beat his ass. Nice. The janitor seems dead by all measures. Fuck. Bitch janitor. Little girl, you see me throw those hands? The table's full of cubes with various signals. The cubes are hollow though. They seem to be missing some parts. Janitor. Fuck it. Clearly he didn't read Marcos's bio. About throwing hands. Speaking of hands. Right. Oh, your head hurts. You feel like you're losing your mind. Wow, this is cool. This is fine. Yeah. What's the guy smiling about? Oh, you know, I've never played Majora's Mask, but I get the creepiness of a giant fucking moon. Mysterious person. Ah, there you are. A mysterious person greets you in a monotonous voice. Monotonous. Monotonous? Got you pulled out from that nasty place. You were going deep into that rabbit hole. Now you're safe under the beautiful green hue of the moon. Welcome to the Moon Tower. What is going on? That is what I'm here for. to explain the situation you're currently facing, to explain the great once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that has befallen within your grasp. Oh. Yo, Big Nick, how you going, man? Yeah. First time playing it tonight, dude. We just threw hands with the janitor and fucking butts got him in the head, killed him. And now we're here. There's been a lot of story up front in the sequel. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, once in a lifetime opportunity. But how you doing, Nick, man? How's Kingdom Hearts today? How close are you from finishing that game? Hope you like it. It's a lot bigger than Fungo 1. Yeah, excuse me. I heard that it also has the one map as well. Pardon me. Which I like, because I was a baby man playing the first Fear and Hunger game, where I kept playing from the same beginning save point, so I always had the same seeded world. So I only saw the one seed for the most part playing my Fear and Hunger runs. Cause shit, like that game was hard enough for me without a new area each time I played it. You have a secret boss and then you're done with it. Nice. Are you moving on to any more Kingdom Hearts after that? I imagine when I tune into people playing Kingdom Hearts, I imagine that's what people who aren't familiar with Metal Gear Solid feel if they tune into a random Metal Gear Solid stream, where you don't know what's going on, but it looks pretty cool. Since our words cannot possibly reach my master, I speak in his behalf. I wonder why they call it the Moon Tower. And who might my master be? Well, for now, let's just say that he's a delinquent one. Rare. The trickster moon god. The zesty moon god. Rare. And me, you can call me Pickle. Perkle. Perkele. Possibly I might stream something else off my CRT TV. Nice, man. Dude, I've been looking into CRT filters of late. Because, yeah, like I really see now that those games made during those times were really, a lot of them were made in mind of the CRT kind of fuzz and blur. And speaking of Metal Gear Solid, I've been thinking of playing that recently, and I've got a CRT filter for it. Makes it look really nice. Makes the codec numbers and stuff look a lot nicer too. And it just helps kind of soften the edges of all the polygons. And me, you can call me Pekele. I'm just a humble servant of his celestial majesty. You are the dreamer, he's the dream. My master has invited 14 of you to join us in this jubilee of cosmic proportions. 14 candidates, but only one true victor. A tournament. Do we have to take each other out like what's that movie called? Royal Rumble? Battle Royale, that's it. Probs just play some random games. No worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Yeah, man, I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, dude. Sleep well. I'll catch you next time. The festival of Termina is upon us. I don't understand any of this. What is the festival of Termina? It's a festival to give you, the humans, a peak to grandeur and a chance to reach for its illustrious heights. The festival to end all festivals. This sounds pretty concerning because we saw the festivals of the first game where you'd either eat people or sleep with people. Many people. I was surprised there wasn't a festival to increase your mind. Like there was a festival for hunger and a festival for like health. But I would have thought, I don't know how they'd really do that one, but maybe there is and I just didn't see it. This all must be very confusing to you. No, I got it. We're on a train to a festival where we just have a good time and party. I won't burden you with any more information at this very moment. Sweet. Just head towards the tower. That's all you need to know for now. Easy. Head to the tower. I'll gladly answer questions once you get there. But until that, let us meet again under the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. You wake up suddenly. Somebody shit my pants. Was it all a dream? Probably not. The bloody Kasara on your hands sends a shiver down your spine. Just what is going on? The train, it seems to have stopped. Do we have our health back to full? We do. I wonder if I wasted those pet pills. Right. This is still dark. Everything's being looted. Do we still have the crazy suitcase fort going on? No. The seats are perfectly suited for resting. You just need to clear out the papers out of the way first. You find a combat manual and Preheville map. That reminds me a lot of Silent Hill's map. Is that how most maps are? Sorry, I just gotta kill a bot. Yeah, map. Interesting. Are we the little green ball down there? Probably. Probably. Hello, man with the hat. The man in the suit is talking to himself. He seems to be completely lost in his own thoughts. Salary man. I'm late already. So late. So do you know about this festival or probably not, eh? Man with the checkered pants. So that must be the best course of action for now. You interrupt a discussion. Oh, the big Chad got up. Facts. Facts. True. Based. Who are you? What's going on? Don't let me bother you. I'll be on my way. Yeah, who are you? Who are you? You must be just as clueless as the rest of us. Nah, mate, there's a festival on. There's 14 of us. I can only see 2, 4, 6, 8 here. Who's this dapper looking dude with the moustache? The train left us all here, at the outskirts of the city. All the train personnel, everyone gone. No explanation. That's odd. It's a mystery, all right. We decided to stay and wait here for a while. Someone has to come for the train sooner or later. So if you're not in a hurry, I recommend just taking a seat inside and trying to relax. Maybe we could introduce ourselves. Sure. I am Chad. My name is Marina. My name is Olivia, girl with the glasses. Lovely to meet you all. You can call me August. Good name, August. Strong name. Karen Sir, a journalist on duty. Hey, I'm Henrik, blonde man. And this mystic gentleman over here is Ursa. It was Ursa, right? It's Steve, actually. Silly man. I'm pretty sure it was. We were the first to wake up. Alright, man for checkered pants. Not gonna tell us your name? Be a dickhead. Before you came out, we were talking about this. You saw a peculiar nightmare as well, didn't you? How did you know that? Everyone saw the same dream before waking up in the train. The moon, the girl in a pink dress. Oh yeah. What happened to her? The festival of Termina. It all felt too real to pass off as just a dream. But it was all a dream. Where's my phone? Not this talk again. We should have asked that army pig, that Bremen pig. Bremen. He was in way too much hurry to leave. I bet he knew something. This smells like a sadistic army experiment. Sounds exactly like some Bremen army would be part of it. They had similar hallucinogens experimented. What? Oh, yeah, she's a journo, eh? They had similar hallucinogens experimented on war prisoners. Now that the war is over, they have to get their guinea pigs elsewhere. I wish I had your capacity and feist, but I really have a hard time believing every conspiracy theory floating around. I'm a journalist. I've covered wars, you know. I don't need some flaky eye-patched foreigner telling me what's possible and what's not. You haven't seen what I've seen during these past few years. I've covered wars too, you know. All the men and women for the past decade or two have covered wars. What's your point again? I've seen my fair share of hallucinogens as a doctor, and I can tell you from a first-hand experience that there are no known chemicals that create visions that vivid. He's done a lot of drugs, is what he's saying. Especially visions that are identical with this many people. You can feel the tension rising between these two people. Fight. Deep sigh. I take it that we're done here. As much as I'd like it, I don't have time to play happy campers with you people. I have a job to do. Which way is the city? Probably follow the train track. Oh, is it the tower we have to go to? Look up there over the forest top. Can you see the tower standing erect in the mist? That tower marks the centre of Prix-Haville. You can hike through the forest to get there. It's not that far away. Oh, getting a bit of a sore throat. Can we fucking get to playing the game? It's like the start of a Final Fantasy. Nah, still talking. Almost an hour in. We only punched one dude. If I see anyone, I'll let them know you guys are waiting here. Have fun finding a scoop from that sleepy town. You know where to find us if anything comes up. What are you gonna do, I guess? I'll wait here, I'm not in a hurry. Alright. No log with the. Monologue with the moon. Bit foggy. Alright, we're playing the game. Cool. Can we pick up any rocks? Any mushrooms? Here we are. You found a penny bun. An egg. Oh, we're back. There's no dogs chasing us. A penny bun? Another egg. Oh, lavender. What's in here? You find a fly amanita. The fuck is that? Food. Oh, it's a mushy. And so's the penny bun. Oh, we're getting fancy with the mushrooms in the sequel. It's not just a dried mushroom. Rotten meat on a plate. Sure, just in case we find moonness. Or a moonness equivalent. A bottle of beer. A goat hoof. Is that also food? What was the goat hoof? Body bag. Does this tell us anything? Going for the head might be tempting, but attacking such guarded body part in the heat of battle might prove to be difficult. Take out their legs for headshots. As the fight goes on, you'll get more revved up naturally, as indicated with your yellow eyeball triangle points, increasing every turn. Use 1 or 2 yellow triangle eyeball points to boost your strength, or 3 to add an additional attack. Awesome. Different skills that require ref points. These are mentioned in the skill descriptions. The enemy might be preparing for a devastating attack. These attacks cause massive damage and other status ailments. Most of the time they're telegraphed. You can either dodge by guarding, or you can risk it and face the Queen of Judgment. Yeah. Ultimately, your fate will be chosen by the higher powers. Ah, you can shoot them. You might even get a kill. Yeah. If an enemy spots you, you'll go into tension mode where stamina depletes at an alarming rate. This tense moment will likely pass by fairly fast. Huh. Okay. Oh, chair. Can we press C to chair? We can't. I feel robbed. Oh, a little mouse. Not entirely sure what this plant is. Is it poisonous or not? Maybe it's better to leave it. Lavender. How far to the left does this go? Alright, we've got a blocked fence. That's all blocked off, nice. Alright, so these first couple of oh, that was a green herb. These first couple of hours, I guess, me playing this game, I'm open to death. And choosing making bad decisions, because we want to see what happens. We're not in a rush. We shall do things for the lols. That's how we ended up laying the smackdown on old spread eagle back. Can we pick this? A blue herb. That's good. These trees are a bit... Is that a green herb? No. Thick trees. Okay. Just building the mental map. Guess this takes us back to... Oh, mushies. This takes us back to the train. Yeah. Let's just have a suss Okay. Is this the end of this first zone? The mist slowly creeps from the deeper woods. Are you nothing? You're nothing. Blood? Oh, man. Hello, man sitting in the park. I just said hi. Woman in the park. Oh, it's you from the train. Do you hear something from ahead? I guess. Oh. What is that? What on earth is going on? Someone's been harpooned to a house of sorts, and another man's had his arm and leg dismembered. Pretty straightforward. T, they are dead. You don't have to call me T. My name's Marcos. Polo's a hacked off arm. Can we keep it? Can we loot this guy? A horribly mutilated body. The body is relatively fresh, although mysterious malformations on his face make it difficult to measure the exact time of death. What about this chap hanging up here? Whoa, shit, I'm not scared. An empty bucket. Is this a save point? You can actually save it. You can actually use it if you had something to draw with. Okay. And I guess we need to find a Sharpie. Hello, sir. Do you have a Sharpie? Attack him. Are we not in a tournament right now? Royal Rumble style, Battle Royale? Let's just have a chat first. And I think we throw hands. I think everybody should get these hands. Marco of many hands. Should we report about this to someone? The local police. I mean, I've already talked shit, so let's go, Marco. Yes, we are, mate. Tanaka is cautiously measuring you from afar. This could be a bad choice. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but I know that I'm prepared to answer violence with violence. Mate. What's in the bag, mate? Fists, papa. My arm. I punched your arm off. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel? Does it make you feel good? Good. Alright, let's go for the head. Bugger. Alright. Let's go for his leg. Not liking how much damage that's doing. So I can lose his balance. Left, right, good night. Bam. Marcos was victorious. You absorbed the latent soul. Tanaka is down. I got a gentleman's hat. Ooh, we got a fancy hat out of it. Sorry, Tanaka, I hope you weren't a real one, but I guess we'll never know. Tanaka, unfortunately, oh, look at that. Huge defense. Thank you for the hat. beat him some more. Healing. Oh, it actually tells you what it heals now. That's helpful. Oh, super helpful. Max mind heal 5%. Alright, 12 to go, I guess. Pre-heal that way, Maiden Woods that way. Maiden Woods, you say? Okay, so I'm guessing the botanist chick, Olivia, can use these herbs. Green herb. It kind of reminds me of that end game area in the first game where there was spikes in the ground and shit. Wait, didn't we find food? Food can heal us, right? Can it not? Oh no, that gives us hunger back, does it not? Oh sweet, our map does update, it does show us where we are. But I'm glad I played the first game first. I thought that it would be hard to lose these quality of life improvements going back if I played this one first. Ominous. Ominous droning. An eerie silence fills the air, devoid of any life. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Termina is upon us, said the woodsman. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Hooray for Terminus. Let us... Oh, Scream is now available. That's that interesting looking game that was on the Game Awards, I think. Check that out. Let's heal ourselves. Because this might be all she wrote. If this guy decides he wants to come at us, you don't wanna be friends? We doing this? Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I have the Dark Raccoon censorship mod on. They gave this guy pants. Otherwise his goat! Yeah, otherwise his Bojangles would just be hanging out. Alright, well you stay there, goat man. Dust slowly falls into rays of light. What's on the telly? It's no electricity. Blue herb. Juicy, juicy blue herbs. There's a lone candle here. Is that glass to step on? Something sticky and yellow is seeping from the inside of that makes the refrigerator door stuck. But we gotta. I don't want to step on that. I think that's broken glass. Old coffee stains fill the cup. Wow. Marco's is starting to feel hungry. Oh, we're back. Dirty trays left on the table. It looks like blood. How do I... Oh. Oh. Hunger 70%. Yeah, you're okay. The basement seems to be heavily locked up with a specific key. Listen. No sounds. The chains are set really tight. Whatever's inside was meant to not stay there. Meant to stay there. Fair enough. I don't think I want to know what's going on in there. Yeah, good for the candle. Can I loot the... This random junker in the table. Looks like someone has stayed here. Huh. Scrolls. You find the Skin Bible. Chapter of God of Fear and Hunger. Nothing interesting. Can we save it? Oh! A woodsman approaches you ominously. There's a silent rage in his eyes. A sense of terror fills the air. What's going on here? Your words are in vain. The woodsman is clearly out for blood. We lost an arm. We needed those arms. Rev up. Go for the head. Marcos. We do have an arm missing, but... Soich. We got his axe. Earned my axe. Now can we save it? Actually, we don't want to save it. Hey, we got our arm back. Who did that, I wonder? Welcome back. It seems that you're very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. It's very delightful to see such progress already. Keep up the pace, the vessel won't last forever. What is going on? I don't think I'm going to save it because we've got an arm missing. Since the 13 of you are such late additions to the party, your days are already running short. The festival will see its climax in just 13 days. That is how long you have to use time. Use it wisely. If any other 13 contestants are still around when the midnight hits on day 3. We have 13 days or 3 days? It's not advised to wait here until that. What you do and what you don't is entirely up to you, of course. Do you want to kill your fellow contestants? Yeah, let's just leave for now. Now let's go see... I'm a bit concerned about the whole bloody arm thing. Don't know what we can do about that. We can check out what's down here. Open. It's probably something chill, right? Blue herb. Is there an arm in here we can use? A goat hoof, maybe. I would like... Oh, we should have used the bed bandage. A sea ration. Scrap metal. Yeah, we should have used the old cloth fragment. We'll see how far we get. Oh. Hello. There's a seemingly dead old lady here. She seems to be holding tight a piece of torn paper. She's been dead for a while, judging from the looks of her. Her head has been bashed with something and her wrists are cut open. You can't tell which led to her demise. She doesn't seem to have anything valuable. Check the paper. The note has been written with blood. I'll reunite with my lover on the other side. Yeah, we need something to draw with. We found, what's he called it? Are we losing health by bleeding out? Alright, we're on 40. What does this do? The Book of Medical Science. Collected knowledge of Homer the Abyssinia. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, withdrawal symptoms. What's this skin Bible about? Skin Bible. Necronomicon? God of Fear and Hunger. I remember that. There are popular texts that tell the stories of a false god and chosen human joining together in the darkest and the wettest of dreams. The long forgotten and long dormant god of the depths perished that night. Only an older god never truly perishes. In its stead, the god of fear and hunger planted its roots and started to grow her influence on the surface world. The scheming false deity had hoped her daughter would be the light of mankind. Only true darkness does not breed light. The god of fear and hunger was a pure child, a blank slate birth in the darkest pits of human creation. That is where she grew, that is all she knew. She was a pure representation of fear and hunger, not spoiled by even a glimmer of hope. Mankind had seen the share of stagnation and suffering up to that point. To rise from those perilous pits, growing pains were necessary. Progress comes at a price. Fear murdered people while hunger kept them moving forward. People cherished their hardship and drew inspiration from it. They learned from it. What was followed was advancement in the mankind not seen in the forgotten ages. The dark fumes that rise from the pipes of modern cities are direct consequences of this era. An era that came to be known as the Cruel Age. Huh. So that's a canon ending? The mark of fear and hunger raises the agility of its wielder. This text includes the sigil of fear and hunger and instructions on how to use it. Oh, we are bleeding out. That's... Alright, let's go back to the bed and try and salvage this. It's gonna be a bit anticlimactic if our first death is just bleeding out. Yo, twin up. We can't tear the sheets. Thank you for the follow. How are you tonight? My 60th follower. Wow, nice round number. Welcome in. This is my first run of Fear and Hunger, and I think we are cooked because we are bleeding out. We lost an arm. We lost an arm to this guy. So we're not doing too good here. What does heroin do? Is there anything here? Stop bleeding. Bit of scrap metal. Well, we might die, but we won't die hungry. Let's have a sea ration. That probably goes full hunger, right? Yeah. Marco, my bro, what a way to go. Yeah. Are we bleeding now? Just like, no worries. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to hang anytime. I like playing these games. I've got stuff coming up. No, I'm Not Human, mouthwashing. I like these kinds of creepy games. Yeah, 12. Not good. Hello, goat friend. There's a lone goat here that seems to be minding its own business, completely ignoring your presence. Pat the goat. You pet its head, absolutely no reaction. Its glassy eyes stare right through you. It almost feels like the goat thinks so highly of itself that it doesn't need to acknowledge you. Wow. Goat's an arsehole. Never played Funga, but enjoy watching it played in the background while I'm at work. Yeah, it's a good second screen game to play. I've known about these games for a couple of years, but I've only played the first game recently, and it was a lot of fun. But for a long time, I'd have it on a second screen here and there, and it was one of those games where you enjoy watching other people play it, but don't really want to play it yourself. But I've taken the plunge. Yeah, it is right. Strangely cozy for how brutal the game can be. It can be chill. I think just the gameplay loop of scrounging around, trying to find items and thinking about the path forwards, trying to make use of what you've learnt in the run before. That's not good. Horse, Shadowfax. Alright, we're on 1 health. Looking grim. But maybe we can have a marriage. Oh dear, dogs. A headless creature slowly approaches you. Aha. Yo, sleepy boy. How are you, mate? This could be the end of our run. Let's go for the head, mate. Left, right, good night. Puts. Oh! He didn't die. And now we are dead. Oh dear. How are you this evening, sleepy boy? I was a bit worried that the stream might go out tonight because I've had some crazy thunder happening around here. That was it. First death in what, an hour? That's okay. Continue. Oh, there's the king in yellow. There's the moon tower. Yeah, I think we'll just go back. Skip the intro. Do we want to skip the intro? I think we can. You wake up suddenly. Okay. So what should we do this run? Hey, oh, he's not there. The guy that we we murdered before. We just wanted to test out our hands. A small key. We've put points into throwing hands, so we wanted to test them. And unfortunately, old salaryman here was the guinea pig. Doing good. Oh, nice, man. Will you be able to stream it all while you're doing that? I'm not sure what your setup's like, but alright. Can we skip this chat? We can. Alright. Sorry to be rude, everybody, but we've just done this. Alright. Where's this lady going? Yep. Where are you going? I'd rather not make an acquaintance right now. I've spent enough time loitering around. Well, that's a bit rude. Where are you going? Just checked in a guest under the name Boffin. Don't know why I thought about the Hobbit. There's probably a Boffin in the Hobbit, or at least in the Shire. It sounds like a very Hobbit name. I'm reading through Two Towers at the moment. So I'm not sure if you've read it, but the first half of the book is like focused on Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas trying to find Merry and Pippin because they've been taken by the orcs, and then they go through Fangorn, and then they have the battle at Helm's Deep. It's actually a battle of Hornburg, but I won't neckbeard too hard. And then they go to Orthanc, Isengard, and deal with Saruman. And then, after halfway through the book, it cuts to Sam and Frodo. Which is kind of cool, because like the whole book, I'm like, what's going on with Sam and Frodo? And now it's just come to them, and I was reading it on the train home tonight, and they've just met Gollum. Sam tried to bash him, and then Gollum bit him on the shoulder. Oh, you'll be streaming tomorrow? Nice, man. That's good that you can still stream. Hobbit and Boffin. Watched the films and only read the first book. Yeah. I honestly had a bit of a hard time reading the beginning of the first book. I think I'd have an easier time coming back to it, but it was just very... I don't know if slow is the right word, but I found it slow. It was cool, but like, I mean, it's like halfway through the book before they get to like Bree and meet with Aragorn, Strider. But in saying that, it really like picks up from my attention deficit brain after that. And the trek through the mines of Moria is like one of my favorite things I've read ever. I love that part of the book. Yeah, it is a bit slow, singing and fucking parties and hanging out, waiting for Gandalf to arrive, and then he doesn't. I get it, that like establishing a nice, safe kind of beginning to contrast to later, show where they come from, but you somehow fit everything in your car. And I remember I moved to the Goldie, and like I bought a Subaru Liberty wagon, and all of my possessions are in that car driving up there. It's a weird feeling where you're like 5 hours on the road, all your possessions in the back of your car. I didn't realize how long it took for Frodo to actually meet up with Aragorn. Yeah, like it goes for a while, because I don't. In the movies, they cut out the whole Tom Bombadil adventure, and I think they cut out the Barrow lands as well, the Barrow Whites. I think. Alright, this chick's going alone. Maybe we can follow her. What's so cool about up here, lady? Got some herbs. My herbs. It took months versus in the film it only seemed like a few days. Yeah, literally, like, they were tracking it for ages. And then old fatty Bolga. It's so funny, like, the start of their journey starts with them getting in trouble for stealing mushrooms. And then how quickly it escalates to what's going on in the mines and such. But the Mines of Moria is so cool. It's just a slow, like, build up of tension until, oh. Speaking of a slow build up of tension. Hey, how you going, buddy? Just hanging out? Yeah, a slow build up of tension until it explodes and they're getting chased by goblins and orcs, and then a Balrog shows up. I've talked about this before, but I enjoy in the I haven't seen the movies in ages, but when they're on the bridge, is it Khazad-dûm, the bridge? I forget the name of it. Some dwarf bridge. There's like 3 awesome things that happen. Like, as they run across the bridge, they're getting chased. Boromir turns around and blows his giant war horn. And Boromir's a bit of a fucking tall, like, strong dude in the books. And he blows his war horn that hard that it makes everybody who's chasing them stop and pause. Even the Balrog stops and pauses, even just for a moment. But I'm like, fucking Boromir's just like, what? Brrr, blows his war horn. It's going to move up to Townsville. Drove up there, but it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, man, fucking, that would be hot as being up there, bro. When I was living on the Goldie, I crashed at a mate's place who was living in Brisbane, who grew up in Townsville, and I was crashing on the couch, and it was that hot that night. I like stripped down to my undies, and the next day he's like, "Oh, it was a bit chilly last night. I had to put a blanket on." I'm like, "Chilly? How fucking hot is it where you grew up that you think last night was chilly?" I don't want to know. So it might be a blessing. Oh, you had friends up there and still do. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Oh, you've been reading Dune, Twinner? Kind of hard read? Yeah. I've tried Dune, but I give up quick if I can't pronounce the names of, like, main characters and that, and for some reason there was something I couldn't pronounce. I gave up. Same as the King Killer Chronicles. I don't think I could pronounce Quoth, whatever the main dude's name is. I'm like, nah, can't pronounce it. I'm going to be thinking about it every time his name comes up. It's too distracting. I need a TV show to come out to tell me what the name is. 24-hour drive up there. No aircon. Oh yeah, there was no aircon. Yeah, it was nuts. Well, he wouldn't have turned it on anyway because he was chilly that night. But if you have to drive up there with no aircon in the car, if that's what you meant, fuck that. The gas in my, that reminds me, the gas in my aircon in my car's gone out, and I'm glad it's getting colder because I haven't been driving it around. The second part about the Mines of Moria that's cool is when Gandalf says, "Fly, you fools," he's not hanging onto the ledge. he's actually gone over the ledge and is falling. He's currently mid-flight, going down with the Balrog. And the bloody big-hearted man that he is, as he's falling to his doom, his mind is still on the party. And he's like, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh! Jesus! You're grazed by the shot. We're getting shot at. Just trying to talk about Lord of the Rings, bro. Take it easy. Oh, this is where we came from. Alright, let's go across this bridge. The locals here are not very friendly. Yeah, so Gandalf has gone over as he's like, fly fools! I thought that was cool. Good. Shows his character, Gandalf. And then the third cool moment is after that happens, everybody's kind of like, holy shit. I think before even people can react, Aragorn picks up the mantle of party leader and is like, everybody to me. Get to me and let's get out of here. He just instantly picks up the flag of, alright, I am now the party leader. This fucking guy. Do you want hands, bro? We're throwing hands. The disturbed man raises his rifle and clearly tries to take aim of you. The situation got dangerous all of a sudden. I know, I was sitting here talking about Lord of the Rings 1 second and now old fucking Cheeseface is pointing a rifle at us. I don't want to start a fight, do the Jackie Chan method. I'm ready to defend myself, just so you know. Your words are in vain, the man has you in his iron sight. Oh, this doesn't look good. For me, it's not really the strange names, more so that it's highly descriptive at times and I get lost in the source. Yeah, I get that too. And I got that a lot with Lord of the Rings where they talk about the trees and the hills and the valleys and all these different names for those things. Well, that's pretty loud. I get it. They're walking through New Zealand. Alright, this guy... Let's get rid of his rifleman arms. Oh, he missed. Nice. Boy, his arms are still alive. Surely. Okay, cool. I've increased accuracy with this guy's hands, so I'm hoping we can just go for headshots. That's disappointing. Maybe we just go for the torso. Ba-ba! Bash his ribs. Whoa. Oh, we have the rev system too. Okay, he's dead. So what, two body shots? Where is this guy? Why can't I loot the body? There he is. You find the gunpowders. But yeah, I'm glad I've stuck with Lord of the Rings. It's something I've wanted to read for a long, long time. I can knock it off my bucket list. And the start of Two Towers, man, it literally hits the ground running. Like, they mourn for Boromir, and then they're like, we gotta go find these hobbits. They're like, do we go get Frodo and Sam? You know, he's the ring bearer. But then Aragorn's like, nah. These guys are our responsibility. They're our friends. Frodo and Sam made the decision to leave. We gotta go rescue our friends. 3 blue herbs. That's good to know. Game of Thrones is also pretty crazy when it comes to the descriptiveness. Like, I love that series. I hope Winds of Winter comes out one day. I'll be happy with just that. Probably not. I'll probably get the shits because it's probably going to be awesome. But I've accepted the fact that A Dream of Spring will never come out. But please, for the love of God, release the next book. Because there are so many things, so many cliffhangers. Sylvester Stallone is just up and down. But yeah, if you want to know when somebody enters a room, what they're wearing, what kind of sigil they have. I was going to say the same thing with George R. R. Martin. Yeah. Especially the feasts, man. The feasts. I get so hungry reading that game. I never knew what a trencher of bread was. But now I want one. I think it's just hard bread that they carve out and put soup in to soften it up. Which does sound pretty cool. He's too caught up working with HBO, yeah. I know, right? Like, how do you, it's the Conor McGregor curse. How do you get out of bed? I mean, what do they say? When you're sleeping in silk sheets, say you're going to get out of bed at 4 a.m. to train. This guy's in his, late 70s, and he's got more cash than he could ever imagine. And he's got a hard book to write. Like, I understand why he's struggled with this book, because there's a lot of shit that's just about to happen, and I don't know where any of it, I have an idea where some parts are going, but like, what's going to happen with Jamie and Brienne? How the hell are they going to get out of that one? Etc. How is Jon going to come back to life? Possibly, yeah, he doesn't look like he's the healthiest of dudes. I just hope that, like, he's left a lot of notes as to how it would go down. I really enjoyed the Tales, not the Tales of Dunk and Egg, they're the books, but the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I thought that was a really good job. They're short episodes too, they're like half an hour. Also, the bad rep that the ending got from the TV series, I think that's what he's afraid to finish it. Not just that he's busy, but many people didn't like how Game of Thrones ended. Yeah, that was one of the biggest fumbles ever. Like, I feel like that's how it will end for the most part. I think the Battle of Winterfell was pretty dog shit and will be done much better. But I do think the major story beats Bran being king. I'm pretty sure people know that Bran's going to be king. Like, early notes were found on the story. And Bran's basically the internet of their time. So Bran should be king. Daenerys will probably go crazy. Jon will probably be, like, sent off to the wall if he survives. If any of these people survive. Like, Tyrion's been made to be this, like, perfect little evil creature that, despite all of his good doings in his life, people just fucking hate him. And he looks like such a villain. This, like, in how many stories do you see this little, like, smart cretin of a creature who's, like, disfigured and is evil and this and that? Like, he's being built up to become that. Technically, the directors or whatever knew how Game of Thrones was going to end. Yeah, it was rushed. So yeah, D&D, the creators. Let's fight this guy actually. they got like the next gig was going to be a Star Wars show, and because of how badly they dropped the ball, is he pulling his face off? Holy shit! Because of how bad they dropped the ball, they got that gig cancelled. Sucked in, dickheads. Alright, let's get rid of his arms. Take it off, please. How you gonna take it off with no hands, idiot? I can feel it inside me crawling under my skin. Bah. Oh, can these guys die from one shot to the belly? But yeah, I had such a bad taste in my mouth after Game of Thrones ended. And I kind of didn't mind it. I was very confused when it first came out. Like the Battle of Winterfell, why was that so dark? And then having all the Dothraki charge in and then all their torches go out, that was so cool. Like seeing the Dothraki, like all those screamers, like the biggest mounted army in the world, the best of them too, charge in and then seeing all their torches go out, all their flaming swords go out one by one. You find a 7-arm and leg. Like that was cool, but it's like it couldn't, for the story to continue, it's like that couldn't really be possible because Daenerys needs her army. But like just seeing like the whole army get fucking nailed, it's like holy shit. Ah yeah, but then they come back anyway. Turns out the Dothraki aren't all dead, despite what we just saw. Ah, it's fucking dumb. Jon shouting at the dragon, like I'm not saying anything new here. Yeah, it was silly. Anyway, I was off the Game of Thrones series for a while. I didn't watch House of the Dragon because I just wanted it to be finished and given the thumbs up before I started. So I haven't gone there yet. I've seen bits and pieces of it. My girlfriend watches it. But yeah, I still need... It's still too soon. Well, in saying that, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Is that what it's called? Or is it called a Hedge Knight? Tale of Dunk and Egg. I think it's called a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Finish him. He's dead now. Sorry, mate. Okay. What food do we have? I'm still with Arya killing the Ice King. Yeah, I thought Jon Snow would be the one too. Considering like his whole story was like involved with the North and trying to prepare for the White Walkers, and then Arya shows up and she's like, psych, yo. From out of nowhere, Arya. Meat pie. Mushy stew. How much do these give us back? About 7%. I would like to find some recipes, but we don't really know where to go yet. But that's okay. We're just chilling. Chill, Winston. Did we not kill this guy? Yeah, it was weird. Bloody Euron Greyjoy is such a cool character in the books. And he's so lame in the TV show. The man's crying in a hysteric spasm while furiously scratching his skin off. Bip bip. Alright. So the locals... I'm still hungry? What do you mean, bro? You're at 78%. Oh yeah. I gotta stop getting into series I haven't finished. I got into Berserk. The atmosphere is getting heavier and heavier. I got into Berserk, I got into Game of Thrones. It's silly, I know, but I'm considering getting into One Piece. Alright, there's a shortcut for later. Oh, everybody's having a hard time with their faces, eh? It burns. Burns cold. This moon-scorched lands. It scorched us too. Alright. A vegetable pie. A meat pie. How do we chair? There's an old rusty hatch here. It's too dark down there. You cannot see anything but darkness. I'm sure it's fine. How dark are we talking? The tunnel lead into ever-pressing darkness. Gasoline canister. Force the door open. Yes! Can we bash the door? Bang bang! The door is too strong for you. I love that. It's in the sequel too. You don't really know what to do with it. Okay. Oh, that's it? Oh, duct tape. Scrap metal. Do we have... We have no crafting recipes. Okay. We just have hands of steel. Neil Magny. Filthy shack. Okay, well... When we find some kind of key, I guess we can go down there. Locals are having a hard time with the itchies. You guys need some calamine lotion. Oh. A meat pie. Another meat pie. Fucking oath, meat pies. Starting to feel hungry? No worries, mate. Have a meat pie, bro. Boom. This guy wants to throw a hand. Alright, alright. You did this. Oh, you're different. Oh. Okay. Well. Let's get rid of the arms. Oh, a nasty bite. You... Alright. We are infected. We are not infected anymore. What time do we have? Ah, it's only 8 o'clock. Nice. a small key. An old wagon. Someone has been trying to keep it functional by patching up all the rotten wood. But it looks like the thing could fall apart any minute now, regardless of the efforts. A chained up coffin. The chain seemed reinforced but really difficult to open. Knock on the coffin. That probably wasn't wise. Hey, the train tracks. Oh, nailed heads to the wall. That's concerning. So I guess we're at the outskirts of the city. Stop scratching, lady. You're gonna fucking... A chest. Hey, our first coin flip. Heads, baby. Fuck. Green herb. That's useful. Alright, we're starting to get into it now. Should we go through the heads? Go through the head hut? Alright, let's deal with this guy. Wait, why am I fighting everyone? We're supposed to run, right? This game is like a survival horror at times. Ugh, never mind. With fists like these, we don't need to run. Is that the head of the marriage, the ghoul? This guy was in the first game. Hey mate, how's your head hunting going? Wretched being. The dark corner of the unwanted and the undesired, where they dump the diseased, stillborn, and now the moon-scorched. Welcome, O fresh one. Yeah, we are pretty fresh. FREHSHSH. Nailed it. Nice decoration you have here. Under the ever-watching eye of the dead. I want more though. I want the one who swiped half the old town down. The woodsman. Then I want the one who condemned us down here. I want the filthy priest. I think we've beaten the woodsman in the past, but he did take our arm off. Sure, alright, well. Old Ang wants some heads. Oh boy, rotten meats, mouldy bread. 4 shillings. Are you playing anything at the moment, Twinner? Or have been playing anything recently? Oh, there's a lady here. Hello, lady. It's you. Just what the hell is going on in this town? Something very bad. The locals, did you get attacked too? Yes. I'm just glad I took my pistol with me. This scoop just became a lot bigger. I had to be careful what I wish for in the future. What do? We don't do anything. I work alone. I have a scoop to investigate. Oh yeah, how's my... Oh, never mind. I was wondering if my camera was taking up too much of the gameplay, and I forgot that I did that. You're still just focused on that. It won't be safe alone. I'm worried about us both. Maybe we could attack her with her gun. She has connections to the resistance group against Bremen. Something was about to go down in Prehuville. Lady. Trust a Karen to get involved in this shit. Putting your nose where it don't belong. Apparently there's a reason why the Bremen army occupied this area. I wasn't informed about anything else really. I can't believe I wasn't even warned about this place. Who's that? The guy will have hell to pay once I get back to civilization. Yeah, whatever, lady. I'm just here for the paprika and the beer and everything else here. You can see footprints on a thick layer of dust. Derelict house. You can derelict my balls. Getting a bit concerned about the state of the house. This must be the television room. It's too bad it's useless. Okay. It's a dusty radio receiver. Don't really want to turn this on now. Fuck it, for science. It doesn't work, okay. There's people in there. Hi. We found a crossword puzzle. Nice. Morning has sold in its mouth. Morning has gold in its mouth. Are you guys chill? Turns out they are not chill. Alright, Rifleman. Quick jabs. Oots, oots. Let's take out his gun, please. Nice. And let's rev up. And work the body. Bop, bop. Easy. This guy's got a hook weapon. That's concerning. We don't want to go down that road. Please die. Nice. He sets up a bear trap. But we're using our hands. What happens if we punch the bear trap? For science. Okay, that's good, I guess. Okay, good to know. Attack bear traps. We found ammo. And glass shards. We fucking did it, lads. We won. The fort's ours. Alright, bro. straight into a bear trap. Well, this... don't sickle us too hard. Okay, nice. But we are infected. Good. I wouldn't mind a second party member. A dead body seems to be a relatively fresh state of decomposition. Whoops. There's something bulging in the corpse's pocket. You find the soldier's diary. Dear diary, this place is fucked. What backwater parts these dark corners of the earth really are. When I heard about this assignment, I figured the city of Prehaville was at least decent sized and there would surely be some entertainment to be had with the local dancers and street girls. But alas, I'm not too keen on getting that comfy with the locals after sightseeing the city a bit. Frankly, I'm baffled at how a city of this size has managed to stay so isolated from the neighbouring influences in modern times. The Prehaville folk still hold on tightly to religious rites, as old the fellowship itself. The human sacrifices creep me out in this day and age. Even if I've seen the horrors of war, the crucifixes set around the city managed to send a chill down my spine. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair enough. Starting to feel hungry, mate. You're alright. Stinking smell of mold fills the cottage. We should probably leave because it's not healthy to be around mold. We found a healing item. Ooh, is a gun on the wall? But why is there blood on the wall? What happens if I light the candle? Written in blood. Arm yourself, the festival of Termina, the festival of blood is upon us. Alright, well, we got a gun. That's cool. Fucking chair. Chair got me. Ornament lantern. What's that? Can be used to throw enemies for a small fire attack. A bone saw. The air down here is heavy, moist, and musky. Down where? Oh, someone's leftovers. Take some. Do we want to rest? Because if we rest, the day passes forwards. Now, I kind of want to just... want to treat these first couple of runs like they're a roguelike. The basement seems damp and dark from up here. Oh no, it's damp and dark down here. Yo, friend, hey, are you okay? Boy in army overalls. Uh-oh. No, come back, man. We can be friends. Bruh. We haven't won one coin toss yet. Where did... We took the arm. Okay, so somebody was chained to the wall, is that right? Pray to the new gods. Fucking... something's going on. Occult grimoires. Yeah. Come prepared. Basic knowledge is most important. To perform these rites, the founding circle must first be carved from top to bottom. Right. I guess that's a cool story. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's got a pipe. Where did the boy in overalls go? Ah, and he fucking put down a bear trap. What a dog. I wonder what happens if we guard the bear trap. Oh my god. 6 health. I should really think about running. Marco Z. Oh boy. Or even shooting people. Fuck, how are we going to heal ourselves? Cloth fragment. Oh great, some crazy bitch. Some crazy bitch with a knife. Where's our friend? The boy dude. Come on. Give us heads, baby. Head him up. Dude, that's crazy. Ah, alchemica. That's handy. We don't have any herbs now to use. Not that they're really worthwhile. Boy dude. Yeah, that guy. He just ran away on us. Levi in the overalls. We're doing pretty poorly. I haven't been running away from battles, which I probably should have. But that's okay. I'm going to treat these first couple of runs as roguelites and just play a bit chaotically. Let's just see what can happen. Let's see what can happen. But I don't really want to fight that chick with a knife. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can outmaneuver this dude. Oh. Shit. We have escape plans, so we might be able to get out of this. Oh, owned. Sorry for party rocking. Oh dear. Oh dear, multiple bogeys. That's okay. If we just run around here. Do you move faster going diagonally? Is that the strat? Just to S maneuver? Oh, can you not? Can you not? Bruh. This chick is spawn camping the stairs? Owned. Alright, we're through. Fucking through to what? Boxes. I don't need small keys. Yeah, we saw Levi, and then Levi, the little boy dude, just disappeared. He was here. Yo, sup, say? Ooh, what you say? How are you, man? We're having a nice chill night over here, playing this creepy as but surprisingly cozy game. Making some new friends. Our boy here, Marcos, is about to die, so this will probably be the end of this run soon. But we're giving it our best. Far out. Oh no, N is a bear trap. Didn't know I was online. Yeah, I was very sneaky. I just snuck in online. Yeah, doing good, man. We're just chilling. This is my first time playing this Fear and Hunger game. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them, but they're a trip. They're a cool game. But I'm about to die if I can't run away from this battle. Nice. Oh, goulash. Yeah. Oi. That's alright, man. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello. Mighty kind of you. We're just hanging out, trying to see how far we can get. You can save in these games, but there's so much to learn about the environment and whatnot that I'm just going to play until I die without saving it, and then pick another avenue to go down and learn more about the game. Just what do you think you're doing, barging in like that? We're closed today. Come back tomorrow. Now, what do you got in here? What's in the box? How's your baby going, bandage face? So rude. Well, hopefully that guy is not waiting for me outside. Just been listening to music before. Help to relax after gaming. Yeah. You need a bit of a wind down after gaming. Oh, that's... What's he doing? Who? Pig man. Just watering his fish. They go in the ocean, dickhead. Oh, he heard... No! Fuck. Vile charges at you with blank expression. Yeah, well, we can't fight this guy. What were you, what game were you playing tonight, dude? If I'm playing an FPS, I for sure need like an hour before bedtime. Otherwise, I just stay in bed awake. Alright, we have to run or we're dead. Please run away. Owned. Sorry about your ankles. Bear trap, that could come in handy. We are getting by the skin of our teeth. Oh. What happened to you guys? A bloody ritual crucifix. They used to have these in the olden times, but you've never seen one in person. The smell and sight of the sacrificed corpses is repulsive. You feel like throwing up. Yep, that looks pretty gnarly. Shit's getting real in Pre-Havil. And we are low on health. Where does this take us? Slay the Spire 2 and replayed BG3. Haven't played in ages. Oh, nice. Some cat quest. Where's the... That's not the cat that's Will's mate, is it? It's always brought it up from the outside just to keep something in. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing some Baldur's Gate 3, but I think I'll wait till the winter time. Otherwise my computer will explode from the heat. But I want to do a Dark Urge run with a Paladin. See how long I can keep to the Paladin order that I choose before inevitably... It looks like someone's standing still in the darkness. That's creepy. Before I inevitably blow it with the order because I'm a Dark Urge dude. Oh. Is this... Ah. I think I know where we are. I don't know where we are. Holy shit. I do know where we are. Okay, we're here. Alright. That guy can just have his way. Termina is upon us. Yeah. You can have Termina, mate. I don't know. Would be an interesting run. Yeah. I'd like to do a permadeath too. Or what's it called? Iron Man mode? Just to really hammer home the fact that these decisions are final. A bloody toilet hole. The seatings are covered in blood, feces, and semen. The smell is beyond anything you've experienced before. The smell brings up immediate gag reflex. There's absolutely nothing inside except the previously mentioned blood, feces, and semen. Well, we're not jumping in that hole because we did that in the first game, and you know what we found down there? Blood, feces, semen. And that was the end of the run because you couldn't climb out. I think we're going okay. So far so good. We are on the verge of death, but we've learnt a lot. One of these chicks. Fuck. I don't want to fight. Oh, sorry about your ankles, love. How are you enjoying Slay the Spire too, say? I know next to nothing about those games. other than people love them. The gate is locked firmly with 2 different padlocks. Alright, so we need a key of the eagle and key of the 2-tailed lion. Or we can just bash the gate. Fucking, let's go. Ba-ba! The gate is too strong for you. Oh shit. The diagonal movement isn't so precise. Alright, well I guess we're going this way. We're back in the forest. Oh, the dogs. The dogs are what killed us last time. We have to run. Oh shit. We are not in a good place right now. Fine but challenging when you first start, yeah. Slay the Spy is co-op or Baldur's Gate? I didn't know Slay the Spy was co-op. Please run away. Oh no. I think the dogs are what killed us the last time as well. And he has no head, just torsos. Maybe if we destroy his front legs, he loses balance. Quick jabs. Nice. Black vomits. Marcos was defeated. The second game. Marcos. Done. Yeah, it was a bot. I don't have. I don't really know how to get rid of him from here. How do I chat settings? Cheer. Yeah, don't know. That's okay. Well, those dogs are 2 for 2 on us. And we're back at this, we're back here. We're back. Well, I might call it there for tonight. Because my missus is sick. So I'm going to go and see how she's doing, see if she needs anything. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. Saying, mate, always welcome in. Twin Up, thank you for the follow, mate. Sleepy Boy, thanks for coming in, saying hello. Anytime, Nick, Baldy, Von Unity, you guys are all legends. Shout out to all you dudes. Let's who can we raid? Anybody online that any of the nobody's around that I know of. Alright, we'll call it there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Yeah, I might do a little bit of intel gathering for Fear and Hunger and try and point me in some direction of where to go.
But that was fun. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.